Hi, this is Deb from New York, and I'm doing a different kind of video today. Anybody make artichokes? I mean, I know Italian people know how to do this. I remember once I went to work and one of my co-workers, Jack Bear, I don't think he'll watch this, but I was eating an artichoke and for lunch, and I was at my desk, and he came over and he was looking and looking, and then he went, "Could I ask you a question?" He says, "What are you eating?" I went like, "Were you born under a rock?" I don't understand. This was like a man in his 50s. I says, "It's an artichoke." And my boss, I remember at the time, although I'd like to hit her with a truck now, Bonnie Shevins, she loved artichokes, and I used to bring them in for her because she loved them like I did. And I appreciate anybody who loves food that I do because I love to cook. I actually love to cook for people. And I should have said I would like to hit it with a truck, but I am still angry. But that's another video. We'll talk about anger. Okay, so when you get an artichoke, I like the little ones. I like the ones that could fit in your hand. And what you have to do, sometimes these are very pointy, but this is fresh, so it's not that bad. But I cut all the points off, all the little triangle leaves, okay? I'll wash it when I finish. And that's what we're gonna do for now. Is everybody having a good day? Today's Wednesday. I believe it's the 5th of June. See Flash, he cannot stop. Every time I'm videoing, he's got to come in. Flash, get away. Come on. He can't, he just, Flash, come on. Go on the chair. Come on, get away. And he just can't stop. So, anyway, I had to sign, well, not my lease, but where I live, we get a recertification every year. So I had to print out all the papers last night, and I had to go down and get recertified. And I met my husband came home. He says, it's like, 11 o'clock. You got to wake up, because I was asleep. Actually, I thought it was raining out because my room, I have the room dark and a blinds and curtains, and it was like pitch black. And air conditioning was on, and I was, oh my God, it was so comfortable. Okay, well, anyway, okay, this one I took off. I like to snip them a little better. I don't know why. They don't look so hot to me. Okay, I'm gonna cut them a little bit better. Okay. I would like this to stay, the trimmings to stay on the table, but I think they're going on the floor. Okay, so first we're going to cut the tips off 2 of them. I only bought 2 artichokes. See how small? And then, well, I could take the stem off. That's good. See how fresh they are? If they weren't fresh, Flash, stop it. Come on. If they weren't fresh, I wouldn't be able to do it. Look how spiteful you are. Stop it. Okay, so. Well, anyway, I had to go to our community room. I live in a big building. It's like 151 apartments. So we have a community room, and the people from management were there, and we signed our paperwork, and I had to give them everything, Social Security, pension, all the paperwork, bank statements, I don't know, all these things. So I gave them everything. I had everything in an envelope. In fact, I told her keep it. I don't need copies because I have everything on my computer. And so she kept them, and we signed. And then we'll find out, I guess, in August what the rent is going to be. The type of building I live in is in Manhattan. I live in the middle of Manhattan. I live in Soho. Apartments in this area can be 4,000 or more. And my building is Section 8. And It is kept immaculate. It's like a private building. I have a 2-bedroom, I have a 2-bathroom, and my rent is fairly $1,000. But that's because we have 2 Social Securities coming in. We have 2 small pensions coming in. I mean, there are people who have a very, very low income, and they may pay $54, you know. But that's how it is. You know what? When I was working and had a good job, and of course, my income was higher, I did pay very high rent. But now that we're retired, the rent went down, and I have to say, this building really is a godsend, because when I lost my job, well, I was at one job for like almost 24 and a half years, and 25 years, I'll say, because it was like shy of a month. But when I left that job, and I had no income, because my husband wasn't working, he wasn't retired yet, and that's another story. But the first person I called when I lost my job was management, and I told them that, I lost my job. So she says, don't get nervous, Oh, I bought this. I don't know really what it is. It's supposed to scoop a artichoke. So let's see if my beautiful contraption works. If it works, I will kiss you. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like open up the artichoke, because what we want to get to is that very fuzzy thing that looks like hair and is very gross. And let's see if we put this in, if it does anything. I hope that it does, because that would be fabulous. Okay. It's taken out, let's see. I think it took out the middle leaf. Let's see. You see in there? Okay. That's got to come out. So let's do this. Press down like that. I cannot believe this. If you love artichokes and you make them, this has got to be the best thing that I ever seen in my life. In my life. This has got to be the best thing. Let me do it one more time. Let me get in there one more time. Flash, stop it. You just turn it, and it has the hard spoon in there, and it takes everything out. I cannot explain. If you're a cook and you've made artichokes before, then you know. Flash, stop it. Then you know what I'm talking about. But because I'm gonna stuff these with breadcrumb and olive oil, and okay, I think that's good. I'll just have to rinse it. So you could see now that it is an open hole, and it is clean, and I'm gonna stuff that, and I'm gonna stuff between the leaves. Okay, we got one more to go. I have to move this paper towel because for some reason he thinks something is under the paper towel. So let me move the paper towel. Here, I'll put the paper towel on you, and you could go under the paper towel. Okay? All right. Okay, go away. Okay, so now this is the second artichoke that I'm going to open up, and I'll pull out the inner flower. I can't even pull it out. I'm telling you, if I didn't have this thing, I wouldn't make them, because I tried making them by my cousin Kathy's in Florida, because I haven't had artichokes in a long time. She hasn't had artichokes in a long time. And I said, After I did them with her, I says never again. First of all, the artichokes that we bought in, I don't know if we bought them in Aldi's or Publix, they were so fucking big. And I hate a big artichoke because I don't think it has the flavor of the little ones. And it was so hard to clean. And like, you know, when you're home, you know what you have at home. Flash, excuse me. I had a certain spoon I used to use, and I didn't have it there. So, I'm sorry, I'm struggling. Yeah. Do you want to smell that? Is that what you wanted to smell? Okay. I'm trying to pull out most that I can, so then I could use the tool. I wanted to get a good grip. The thing that I refer to as hair, it isn't really hair, but it kind of looks like hair. Can you see that? Can you see that? And when I was by my cousin Kathy's and we made the artichokes, because they weren't cleaned well, that stuff was mixed with all the breadcrumb, and I just, I'll kill myself. I would kill myself. Oh, no, it comes out, I guess, to clean. Okay. Let's see if we're gonna do it. It's just the same as using a big, heavy spoon, but because you got like a better grip. Oh, see, that's what I'm referring to as hair. Oh my God. It is taking it all out. Oh my God, it's wonderful. Flash, come on. Come on. Get off the table. Hurry up. Right now. Get off the table. Because you can't be nice. I don't want you in front of the camera. I love him. I make it. He sleeps in my bed. He gets 1,000 kisses a day. But he's like, he could drive you insane. And he's back again anyway. So see, it doesn't matter that I yelled, that I told him to get off the table. Here he is. Okay, so this one looks nice and clean. Very nice. And now I'm going to trim a little more of the leaves. And then I'll show you. Trim a little bit more of these leaves. The leaves are not tough. This is really nice and so fresh. I think I paid $2.39 each, which I think is like a lot of money. But look, everything went up. Everything went up. Yeah, I'm here. That's my husband calling. Okay, I'm videoing, so you have to be quiet. Okay? I'm videoing, so you gotta be quiet.
Thing?
Yeah.
There's a big puddle of pee-pee behind our.
They're hearing you. Like the world was. Oh, that's one of those dogs that ran back here.
Yeah, that's not.
All right, throw this away. And thank you. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta get a bowl. And I want to rinse these. Get down. Come on. Hurry up. Get down. I'm not kidding around. Get down. Come on, Flash. Get down. Come on. Stop. Can I have the grated cheese? Thank you. artichokes are washed. Now I'm going to start with the stuffing. So I use Italian style breadcrumbs. Let's see how much I put. Stuffing. Okay. So that will be. I wish maybe I could do. I can't do an aerial view. I don't know how to do it, but I'll tell you everything I'm doing. Okay. This is grated cheese, freshly grated Romano. That's what I like. There's not much, so it was like this much of the container, a quarter of the container. Okay. Parsley, very simple, not overly seasoning. Salt, black pepper, onion powder, garlic and parsley powder. Okay. And this is a blend, a premium blend of sunflower oil and extra virgin olive oil. I usually use, oh, I'm sorry, the phone is upside down. I usually use olive oil, but this is what I bought yesterday, and I am pouring some in, as you can see. Now, I'm gonna go get a spoon. I'll take you with me. Okay. And I want it to be wet, but not soaked. It's hard to describe. You'll know when you're there when it looks like wet sand. You'll know when you're there when it looks like wet sand. Okay. Okay. So now, okay. So now I'm going to keep turning, and then I'll show you when it looks like wet sand. This is the consistency that I wanted. So now I'm going to take the artichoke. I'm going to stuff the inside of the artichoke with the breadcrumb mixture. Okay, so that's the center. And then I will pull some leaves back, and I will put stuffing in between the leaves. It's easier to do it in the bowl where I have the breadcrumb, because this way it doesn't make a mess. You better not come here, Flash. I'm really not kidding around with you. Okay. So now let me get, okay, so now it's stuffed. So now let me get the pot. This is a 2-quart saucepan. One goes in. I'm going to stuff the other one, and then that will go in. Just gonna stuff these. Talk inside, please, so it's not being videoed. Talk to the wall. Talk to the wall.
Almost like a Peak Road. They gave me fucking Peak Road.
Okay, I like to stuff them really tight. So this one is stuffed as well. It's gonna go in the pot. Let me wash my hands and I'll be right back.
He runs a game with today?
I'm back. Okay. Some people like to, okay, so now they're both in the pot. As you could see, they're both in the pot. Okay, so some people fill the bottom of the pot with water. I like to use chicken broth because there's nothing better than dipping Italian bread in the bottom of the pot. Okay, so I'm gonna put the broth in, and then I'll show you how much I put. I want to say about a cup. So there you are. See the chicken broth. I'm gonna bring it over to the stove. Put it on the stove. Put the cover. I'm gonna put it on the back because that's the simmer. And put it on low. And tonight, when my husband and I are eating our leftover cold chicken, eggplant parmesan, and our artichokes, I will show you. I'll make it short. Thank you. Have a good day.